Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Can this card be really this good? 5% cashback in Bitcoin? Let's take a look at it on today's video. KOLO Card seems to be a legit one, but there's always going to be the small letters we need to understand because the cashback, for all that we know, can be capped to $10, $20. And if that's the case, there are better options in the market. But if this is really true and the cashback is 5% in Bitcoin, this can be the top card for Bitcoiners. I'm not going to say the best because there's always going to be new cards already popping up on the crypto world, but this seems to be a good one, a contender for one of the best cashback cards for Bitcoiners. So let's take a look at it, all it has to offer, fees, limits, how to get one. With all of that info, you can determine if this is a good fit for you or not. That being said, let's dive in and explore what it has to offer. Okay, so KOLO works with mobile devices. It's available for Apple and Android devices, but it also has a Telegram bot which you can use to issue the card. That's the closest thing you will have to manage it on the PC. In order for you to get the card, you first do need to create the KOLO Wallet, which is a custodial wallet. I'll show you how the app looks in a second, but once you get the card, you can use it with your Apple and Google devices for seamless spending IRL. But in order for you to have the best spending experience with the card, the lowest fees basically, you will want to use stables, USDT, USDC or EURC. These will allow you to get the lowest exchange level rates. And let me also point out a caveat here. If you go through their website, you'll see your crypto in motion sent to any bank account. This is not necessarily 100% true because it's not any bank account, as I will show you later on in the app. In fact, you can send crypto to bank accounts, but they have to be under your name. Otherwise, you will not be able to do that. That's how regulations are currently in Europe. KOLO is a European company and they do comply with regulations in Europe. Although you can still use the card anywhere in the world. This card works with Visa and MasterCard rails. I would say it's harder to find somewhere where it does not work than somewhere where it does work. When it comes to security, you'll have to undergo KYC. This is indeed necessary for you to issue the card, but other security features that you can add up for extra protection are 2FA security. You can use a link for KOLO down under in the description and pinned comment. I'm gonna fire up the app to show you. This is pretty much the same thing that you will get when you install the mobile app for Android or Apple devices. This wallet is ready to go. Everything is set up, but in case you're trying to get the card for the first time, you do need to set up a wallet. They will show you two wallets by default. Let me click add here just to show you. This is the screen that you will have by default when you do launch their app. You'll have two options, KOLO Wallet and Ton Wallet. In this video, we'll focus on the KOLO Wallet because this is the one you need to get the card, spend with it and get 5% cashback with Bitcoin. The main difference is that this is a custodial wallet. Not your keys, not your crypto. It works very much like any centralized exchange. The KYC itself, it's not light. You'll have to submit your ID card, attach an email and also a phone number to your account. Alternatively, you can also create a non-custodial wallet for everything on the Ton chain. And that is the main difference. This is a non-custodial wallet, but it's very much limited to the Ton chain. It will not give you an option to have a crypto card or to even send crypto to your bank account. While the KOLO wallet, in exchange for your KYC, you will get all the perks. This is just the same as using any centralized exchange, but it's very, very simple and convenient for even beginners. This is what it gets you. Platinum card to spend crypto like cash, which works with Apple and Google Pay. Earn up to 5% cashback in Bitcoin on every purchase. Buy, swap or pay at exchange level rates with 14 plus tokens. You can also send to your own IBAN bank account or bank account card. The limit with KOLO Card is up to $50,000 a month and it's available in all of these countries around the world. You can create how many wallets you want. KOLO looks clean. You look at this, you know exactly what it offers. It shows you everything about cashback. You can invite friends and even earn something, 40% from friends spending fees. And under your profile, you'll find some very useful options here. I would highlight the saved payment details, which allow you to basically save any crypto wallet address that you use often. So if you want to send funds there very quickly, you can do that. And you can even add a Visa card and an IBAN card to these saved payment details. If you want to send crypto often to these fiat rails, you can, as easy as you would send to any other crypto wallet. These are really convenient features, and what KOLO is, in my opinion, they're the next step of these financial applications. They're much more streamlined and accessible and easy to use for regular users than compared with centralized exchanges, for example. They have a clean UI, everything you need is available in just a couple of taps, but probably you're wondering about cashback. It's only natural because 5% cashback in Bitcoin, it's pretty much a top feature. It's probably the flagship feature that allows KOLO to stand out above everything else. If you do not mind undergoing KYC, having a KYC card with all the data that they do require from you, then this is definitely a good option. You get 5% in Bitcoin for new users. I believe at some point in time during 2026, this will go down to 2%, and everyone is eligible for this. Once you get a KOLO USD Visa card, every purchase you make with it earns BTC Cashback, no extra steps needed. In my opinion, this is a very powerful way that you can start using crypto if you never did before and earning Bitcoin automatically just by doing your average daily spending. You will get your cashback added to your Bitcoin balance after each purchase, usually within 5 days. Once it's there, you can exchange it, spend it, or hold it. It's your Bitcoin after all. And if Bitcoin goes up, your cashback could be worth even more over time. But do remember, this is a custodial wallet, okay? I keep repeating this because you gotta understand the risks that come with that. How much cashback can I earn? You can earn Bitcoin cashback on every purchase, up to $5 per transaction, and up to $200 each month. So these are really high caps. I do not find this very often, if at all. In order for you to reach this $200 cashback in Bitcoin, you gotta spend $4,000 a month. And even the $5 per transaction, in order for you to reach this cap, you have to spend $100. So I think the cashbacks are very realistic and they will help a lot of people. So it's a good option to onboard this. My pro advice to you would be, do not leave too much money sitting in the wallet, charge it as you go. And if you follow that rule, you'd be good. Now let's go back here to the wallet. You can top it up with all of these cryptos. Stables, USDC, a couple of euro pegged stablecoins as well. Bitcoin, this is native Bitcoin by the way, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Litecoin, plenty of tokens here, even some DeFi tokens like Cake, 1inch, Uni, of course Ton. And if you click any of this, for example Bitcoin, it's native Bitcoin, right? If you do want to send Bitcoin here, it needs to be on an exchange or in Bitcoin native network, right? But if you go with something like a stable, there's more options. You can load USDC here from any of these blockchains currently. Maybe when you're watching this in the future, there will be even more options. And the same thing goes for euros, a bit more limited options here in terms of networks, but still you have plenty of networks where you can use these stablecoin pegged cryptocurrencies to top up your wallet. Then you need to top up your card, of course. You see here in the middle, top up and start using your crypto for everyday purchases with Apple Pay and Google Pay. So you can top up your card directly, and the necessary currency to activate the card is USDC. The first payment to the card needs to be at least $10 in USDC. For example, if I wanted to deposit something on Base, I just scan this code or copy and paste the address in my other wallet, and I would be able to send some USDC to activate the card. $10 is the minimum to activate it, but you'll get those $10 as 100% cashback, so the card will be automatically funded with those $10 worth. If you want to swap tokens, you can do that here. You can swap some fiat euros to some of these other cryptos if you want. And if you want to withdraw, that's what the send function here is for. You can withdraw to KOLO users. This is very recent. I believe they only launched this yesterday or a couple days ago. If you know that KOLO user email, you can send money to them from your KOLO wallet just for free, no fees. You can also send to crypto addresses, any of the tokens that we just went over that you can top up your account with. You can also send them back outside of your KOLO wallet to some other crypto address. You select the token and then you see which networks are supported. So for example, EuroC is only available on Ethereum mainnet. USDC, I believe there's more options. So yeah, there's a few more here. You just gotta select the token you want to send, know which networks are available, and that's it. Very simple, convenient to use, and then you can also have these functions here, send to card or to IBAN. And this is the caveat I told you before about when they mention on their website. Let me show you again. When they mention this to any bank account, that's not necessarily true. Let me show you. I'm gonna go and click to card, and notice that you can only send to cards registered in your name. I blurred this for privacy reasons, but this is very clear. If the card is not under your name, you cannot send funds there. The same thing with to IBAN number. Please send only to your own European bank account in the SEPA zone. And then if you click SEPA zone, they will show you most banks in these countries accept euros via SEPA transfers. You just input your IBAN here and everything should be good to go. Remember, you did undergo KYC. They have your national ID on their database so they can match the information against what the bank is telling them. And this is pretty much all you need to know about KOLO, guys. Great option for complete beginners as long as you know the caveats and that you understand that this is a custodial entity. Don't leave too much money sitting there. If you understand all of that, you should be good. The KOLO wallet is very versatile. It allows you to spend crypto, to hold crypto, to send crypto to fiat rails, while the Ton wallet, it's pretty much a Ton native crypto wallet. It's very limited. I would say the biggest appeal for the KOLO wallet, it's definitely the card and the 5% Bitcoin cashback. If you do not mind that extensive KYC, if you do understand the risks of having your funds sitting in a custodial wallet, you should be good to go. As long as you understand all of that, it's a great platform for onboarding new people to crypto, and then start using crypto more and more and understanding about DeFi if you want. In my opinion, this still pretty much beats any bank out there because they allow you to spend, and in banks you also do have custodial risk, but this gives you cashback in Bitcoin, arguably the strongest currency ever created. And which bank will give you that? Even if they give you some sort of cashback, you will not get cashback in Bitcoin. You'll have to learn how to swap tokens and all of that. And in here, everything is automated. Bitcoin gets credited to your account. You can then later send it to your own Bitcoin on-chain address, your own Bitcoin network wallet, and hold it there under your full custody. This is pretty much all you need to know about the KOLO wallet, guys. It gets the job done. Incredible cashback. If you do not mind the cons that it comes along with, definitely go ahead, start using it, start operating with crypto, get comfortable with this because the future is this, guys. And this is already an evolution from exchanges. It has a much more user-friendly UI, even for complete beginners, and exchanges can be a little bit overwhelming at first. If you want to test out KOLO, there's a link down below. This is what I had for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you enjoy this type of content, these reviews of these platforms, crypto cards, subscribe for more of that, and also like the video, share it with someone that might find this information useful. That being said, guys, thank you for watching. Take care, keep exploring crypto, and I'll see you on the next one.